Parker Foster. Dude, you've been you're like the hotshot of the year right now, all right? So how many people have you worked with since you've been in Chicago?
It's kind of funny because when I first came here, I didn't know anyone. I didn't know who like Mick Jenkins or Hurt Everybody was. And that was actually the first shoot that I worked on. I was the assistant director on the Treat Me Caucasian video, and I had no idea like the amplitude of what that video was going to be. Like it premiered on Huffington Post, and so it's kind of interesting how that was like the first project I was on, and so that kind of opened so many doors for me from that point on. And so I think I've worked maybe with 10 to 15 different artists already, but there's been multiple videos from each of those people, and so it's kind of cool how me coming from here not knowing anything, I'm actually working with like some of the people that I've looked up to when I lived back in Dallas. So it's been interesting.
It's okay, it's alright. Yeah. I'm gonna get my right.
I've always been like into this. I've always been that weird kid that was just into creating things, and I've always wanted to be behind the scenes and not really in front of it. I really want to be the one creating and not the one presenting it. And so giving me a tool like a camera or anything digital, a computer editing program, is giving me like a tool like a painter would with like I can paint whatever I want to, I can make whatever I want to, and I'm really like this person who loves being in control and kind of like just making the rules as I go, and I feel like film really does that for me, and so that's what's turned me onto it and made me really enjoy it and love it, and want to turn it into a career. A lot of the work that really inspires me is there's a director called Hiro Murai, and he directs for Childish Gambino, Earl Sweatshirt, and just seeing his creative platform is just really inspiring because he's one of the directors where he doesn't take every single gig that he does, he really breaks down each song that he works with and spends months and months just working on treatment and making that. And so it's kind of cool how just this guy could really work whatever he wants to, but he's very selective, and it's really not about the money, it's about what he's creating and like the platform he's making for music videos, and he's just kind of recreating what is music videos through a creative standpoint rather than I'm doing every single job to get so much money. Instead he's doing a select amount of music videos to send a message with art, which I think is really dope. And I'm actually working on a feature film right now. That's my own personal one that I'm writing and shooting, and yeah, that's gonna probably be my first experience with a full feature film. So if that comes out good, then yeah, I might, expand in that direction. But as now, I love making music videos and I love doing commercial work, and so I don't want to see myself as like an advocate for people to drop out of school to follow their dreams. Like I don't want to be that person because I don't believe in that. It's just I feel like it's a very selective process for you to decide to drop out of school because that's a very bold decision to make, and so. The reasoning behind that is the school I go to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the teaching style and being inside a classroom and not really being hands-on with stuff really throws me off because I'd rather be hands-on, getting experience, and doing the craft rather than sitting inside a classroom for 3.5 hours to 4 hours, reading textbooks, watching films. I want to be involved like I am on the weekends when I do video shoots, and so. With school in the way of that, I'm also held back. I have to deny video shoots because I don't have enough time with school and my other video shoots to actually, evolve and expand my brand. And so it's really just me being selfish and wanting to take my brand to that next level. And I can't really do that with school in the way. I'd have to wait till 3 or 4 years down the road. And I think, not that I've done a lot, but I think from when I started a year and a half ago to where I am now is a huge leap. And so thinking about taking this off or like just doing it for casually for 3 years, like there's so many opportunities that are missed there if I just focus on school. And so leaving school gives me the opportunity to, 1, expand, and 2, grow as an artist and, reinvent myself and just kind of start from scratch. And that's what I want to do. And so, yeah, it's definitely a risky thing to take, but I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm really optimistic about the next year and what comes out of it.